What's cooking, WWE Nation? This is Ringside Insider, bringing you fresh wrestling heat every day. Smash subscribe and let's jump right in. Backstage at Raw, tension has been simmering for weeks, and last night it finally erupted. The cameras captured Roman Reigns moving through the hallways, a calm, commanding presence in stark contrast to the chaos surrounding him. There was no rush, no unnecessary movement, just the steady, deliberate stride of a man who knows exactly how much control he has. Every eye followed him as he passed. Every whisper seemed to fade in his wake. Roman doesn't just occupy space, he owns it. And even in a crowded arena filled with reporters, wrestlers, and production staff, his presence commands attention, demanding that the room adjust to him. The question that hung in the air. For weeks, fans and WWE talent alike have been asking the same question. Who was behind the masked figure that blindsided CM Punk at Survivor Series, interrupting Seth Rollins' moment and leaving everyone stunned? The mystery had taken on a life of its own, with speculation running rampant across social media, locker rooms, and commentary teams alike. The arena, both in person and through screens, pulsed with curiosity, anticipation, and a sense of unease. That question, simple in form but monumental in impact, was the one thing everyone wanted answered, and now Roman was stepping forward with his own explanation. Roman's calm reveal. When reporters approached, the usual tension of backstage interviews was amplified, but Roman remained unfazed. His demeanor was calm, almost casual, like a shadow gliding across a winter landscape, quiet but unmissable. The question about the masked man was posed again, and for a moment it seemed like Roman might deflect, but instead he leaned in slightly, his voice low and measured, almost teasing in its control. "You want answers?" he said. "Fine, I hired him." The room seemed to freeze. Cameras captured every reaction, every flicker of shock and confusion. Roman's revelation was not just a statement, it was a command, a lesson in the kind of authority that comes from knowing exactly how and when to strike. Power over alliances. Roman's message went beyond the simple truth of who orchestrated the incident. He reminded everyone that alliances, even those formed just moments ago in shared victories, are secondary to power. He referenced his own recent encounters with CM Punk, noting that while they may have fought on the same team just last night, the attack was not personal. Instead, it was structural, a demonstration of the order Roman believes must be maintained. It was a calculated move designed to remind everyone where authority truly lies. In Roman's world, respect and fear are earned not by gestures or loyalty, but by understanding who truly controls the battlefield. The mystery remains. Despite revealing his role in hiring the masked figure, Roman made it clear that the identity of the mystery man would remain concealed, at least for now. "He won't be revealed until I decide," he said, his words carrying the weight of inevitability. That simple declaration sent tremors through the backstage environment. Talent and staff alike realized that Roman was not just acting impulsively, he was orchestrating a story, a narrative that would unfold according to his vision. The masked man became a symbol of controlled chaos, a reminder that in WWE, strategy and timing often outweigh brute force. The mystery man's role. While the focus is often on Roman, the presence of the masked figure is equally significant. Even without a name or clear identity, the mystery man embodies Roman's strategy, a force operating at Roman's discretion, capable of acting as a disruptor or enforcer. This character, intentionally enigmatic, represents the unknown variable in WWE storytelling. His silent threat is magnified by Roman's approval, giving weight to every move he might make in future segments. The anticipation surrounding his eventual reveal amplifies the stakes for everyone involved, including Punk, other top talent, and the audience itself. Strategic timing. Roman's timing in revealing his connection to the masked man is as calculated as the hiring itself. By choosing this moment, after weeks of speculation and uncertainty, he seizes narrative control. The backstage environment, already charged with curiosity, becomes a stage for Roman to reinforce his position at the center of WWE. Every word, every gesture, every pause is designed to maximize effect, reminding fans and wrestlers alike that he orchestrates the flow of events with precision. Timing, in this sense, becomes another weapon in Roman's arsenal, one that shifts attention and shapes expectations without physical confrontation. Backstage repercussions. The immediate aftermath of Roman's revelation is felt throughout the backstage environment. Tension rises, whispers spread, and the atmosphere becomes charged with anticipation. Wrestlers who may have considered their position secure suddenly feel uncertainty. Staff members recognize the careful orchestration behind the scenes, and the audience, both in the arena and watching remotely, is drawn deeper into the unfolding story. Roman's influence extends beyond the ring, demonstrating that his power is not confined to athletic skill, but encompasses the entire WWE ecosystem. The subtle art of control. Roman Reigns' approach highlights a crucial principle in WWE storytelling. Control is not always about aggression. Sometimes it is about manipulation, suspense, and psychological influence. By hiring the masked figure and maintaining its mystery, Roman keeps multiple parties in a state of uncertainty. This approach enhances narrative depth, ensuring that storylines remain compelling and unpredictable. His calm demeanor contrasts with the chaos he orchestrates, emphasizing the sophistication behind his leadership and the weight of his strategic decisions. Shaping the narrative. Through this segment, Roman Reigns asserts himself as the ultimate architect of backstage and in-ring narratives. The masked man, acting under his guidance, becomes a tool through which Roman can influence outcomes, test reactions, and set the stage for future confrontations. By controlling who acts, when, and how, he dictates the flow of storylines and maintains his position as a central figure in WWE. This mastery of narrative underscores Roman's status as not just a top performer, but a thinker capable of shaping the entire competitive landscape. Audience anticipation. For viewers, the revelation injects a renewed sense of excitement and suspense. The audience now knows that Roman is orchestrating events behind the scenes, that the masked man operates under his direction, and that future actions will likely have far-reaching consequences. This anticipation drives engagement, prompting discussions, speculation, and analysis as fans attempt to predict the next moves in a storyline that Roman controls. The balance of mystery and revelation keeps audiences invested, ensuring that each subsequent segment carries heightened stakes. The calm before the storm. Even as the segment concludes, the tension lingers. Roman's measured approach, the presence of the masked man, and the uncertainty surrounding future actions create an atmosphere of anticipation. WWE fans are left wondering not only about the identity of the masked figure, but also about Roman's next move. The segment serves as a reminder that power in WWE is often exercised quietly through strategy and manipulation, rather than solely through physical confrontation. Roman's calm presence signals that he is always several steps ahead, anticipating reactions and controlling outcomes without needing to step into the spotlight unnecessarily. Conclusion: power in the shadows. Last night's Raw segment showcased the subtle brilliance of Roman Reigns as a master strategist. By hiring the masked figure and controlling its role, Roman exerts influence over the WWE landscape in ways that extend far beyond the ring. The Mystery Man embodies this strategy, representing unpredictability, suspense, and the potential for disruption. The segment reinforces the idea that in WWE, true power is often exercised quietly through planning, timing, and psychological influence. Roman Reigns stands as the orchestrator, the calm center of a storm that continues to unfold, ensuring that the audience, the talent, and the storylines themselves remain under his control. The tension is far from over, and the anticipation for what comes next promises to shape the future of WWE in dramatic and unpredictable ways.